Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending who side you dey. We dey watch this program. This na the weekly program wey government at work media team dey bring come to una every week on wetin na the good thing dem wey don happen na we country under the leadership of President Bio New Direction Administration. This week we get the repeal and enactment. Thursday, July 23rd, na Parliament we still say the President one of im promises dem get fulfilled as the Information Minister Radu Sware be able convince the Speaker and MPs dem for repeal the 1965 libel law. Journalists dem all over the country dem praise President Bio so much for this historic moment here wey don happen in our country. Again, inside this week, we see the midterm census press release where the president give in press conference. We see say the president in a press conference, the 21 of July 2020, it tell the nation about the midterm census where it say go start December 4 for no salon actual population, so it go able know for plan develop for the country, so all man go get equal share. The president go and talk say e don give 14 billion news for make them do this work to statistics Sierra Leone, so dem go do this work fine one. So they tell people then say let everybody cooperate, let them do this thing. As the 2015 census wey dem be do, they get some flaws them, so now make they don't get the international support for do the census back. Again, inside this week, we see say the president appoint new electoral commissioner. The president, after Umfa Ali Conte, the first time NEC chief electoral commissioner in contract be end early this year. He be put Edmond Alpha for act as the chief electoral commissioner. Then we can see say on the 20th of July 2020, we see the president appoint Mr. Mohamed Kone, wey be the head the FIU, as new chief electoral commissioner after Mr. Mohamed Conte resigned from his old job na the FIU wey na be the director. Boku people then glad for this appointment here as they say Mr. Kone na a religious man and a devoted Muslim wey dey afraid God. Then we dey see nobody know the see am by any political party business. Well, Mr. Kone for go before the House of Parliament now for the MPs them for go approve an appointment where the presidents don't do. Again this week we see the electrification of township. As Alhaji Kanjes say, they always don't do a good job. He say he ready for make Salon Town a bright city. As we all see how the Minister of Energy Kanjas say they try hard for transform the electricity business na Salon. This week, we see together with the Minister of Finance, when Jacob Jusu Safa, then go sign contract with 4 districts there, when Dugu, Kambia, Moyamba, and Kailang for electrified and township them. We see in another news this week, where Alhaji Kanja, the Minister of Energy, go distribute electrical items then to Bo and Kenema for solve the long-term electricity problem wey dem don dey get, as he promise say he wants them to district there for get sustainable electricity. Well, me family them again, we take una down to Kono. One big news happen again this week. Now the long-awaited Kono University where the president be don say it go help the Kono people then forget University of Science and Technology. We see Usa ECOWAS Bank where the ministers them of higher education be don try hard for let and get this money for build this university. Well, the first $32 million don't approve out of the $50 million where ECOWAS Bank forgive for building this university. This is a big boost to the President Ijuba Capital Development Initiative. and we tell President Bio, thank you, and the Kono people them so happy. Again, we see na the agriculture sector. President be don say he wants alone for begin harvest in own food for feed the people them. Well, we see say $30 million kind as a grant for can boost the agriculture sector. Well, as with the commander, inside the same week, we see the transport ministry self, then go sign contract with Pavi Fort. When a construction coming for improve the road network and make other areas na the western Oba, when na the city na Freetown, make it look fine one. This na money where government gets from the international donors them again as a grant for beautify the urban of Freetown, way in a Freetown. Well, until we all know say this sickness way them called corona, it be done day. Well, as we all know say corona be done bog the one whole world, educational system and other aspects them. Well, Salon self not an exception to this. But we don't see inside the Minister of Education, himself don't pull press release on when colleges them and universities them for open, so students then go continue the second semester. Now for normal let book learning go before, so we fumble them, they all go able to continue with the educational drive. Again, we see say the Human Rights Commission themselves, they're not left behind inside this week. The development gains them, they're not left behind at all at the country. As we see themselves receive motorbikes them from help carry out them function easy one. Well, me fambu them. Now all this we get for we people that inside this week. And until next week Friday again, we go bring una we weekly edition of Government at Work Media Team. This program here we dey bring and come for let people they know exactly the good thing and the development in the way they happen. Una stay tuned as every Friday we go to bring una waiting this government here they do for let the lives of people there and make the country go before fine one. As the president say, 2020 na year of delivery. Una sit down and relax. Every Friday, if you miss any trade up inside the week, Friday, just go Facebook, check for Government at Work Facebook page, you go see all things. Or you check the different WhatsApp groups there, you go see we articles and we video. When I thank you, yeah, me now one of the members there,